Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Chum here, and welcome back to another episode of Battlespot Blast. As you guys can see here today, we are continuing on with the team we used at the beginning of the week with our Tapu Koko, Decidueye, Lycanroc, Marowak, Araquanid, and Primarina. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the only Pokemon who hasn't got their time in the limelight so far is Decidueye, so I will be extra carefully looking out for a chance to use Decidueye. But of course, if that chance does not arise, I'm not gonna use it and risk losing the battle. And that's not what we're here for today. We're here to have a blast and try and win. That's kind of what we're looking for. So we're gonna hit yes. We're gonna start finding a team to battle against. And yeah, I mean, last episode was absolutely incredible. And if you guys haven't seen it by any chance, go watch it. Don't look at the record right now. Just ignore the record. Get out of this video and go watch it, because it was an insane episode. Either way, let's pick some music. I'm pretty keen on the... No, you know, I want to do the title defense. Where is that? That's it. This music is hype. And I'm actually really looking forward to this episode, because last episode, like I said, was absolutely phenomenal. We, of course, if you haven't already left, you should have left already. It's too late now. We got 3 wins in last episode. And I was in no way expecting anything close to that. I was kind of just like, yeah, we'll have some fun. And I'll admit, I did have the positive energy I did have positive energy, like the title of the video suggested, but I wasn't too confident. I was like, before I picked up my DS and started trying to record, I was like, I'm probably going to lose, but let's do it anyway. Either way, here we are with someone from South Korea with a 16-15 ratio, I believe it said, and we have a Xurkitree, we have a... what do you call... Cloyster, we have a Mimikyu, Garchomp, Beware, and Tapu Bulu. So, I feel like right now, we definitely need to bring Marowak. Marowak can handle the Bulu pretty well. Marowak can handle the Xurkitree, because of course I have Lightning Rod. So Marowak is definitely someone who's going to come with us to this fight. As for someone else who can take out Bulu, I don't really think anyone else really exists on the team. So we're gonna start worrying about Bulu. We'll leave Bulu to Marowak. I see use for Tapu Koko. He will do some very good work in here, so I think that might be worthwhile. And I feel like I do want to bring a Cellrock as well, just in case of Mimikyu, because Mimikyu is such a scary Pokemon. I'm not too sure. I think what we'll do, they do have an electric immunity, but Tapu Koko is the best counter for a dragon type or a Garchomp you'll have in an electric type. We'll, like I said, grab the Marowak, and I think we'll grab Araquanid for the ability to one-hit KO that Mimikyu when the time comes. Oh, I don't know actually. What item do you have? A choice band. Of course you have a choice band. I'm actually going to withdraw this because I need something that can really well and efficiently take out. Oh, you know what? No, hold on. I'm bringing Primarina. No, yes I am. It's too late. I don't know why I'm bringing Primarina, but I am. We're bringing all the fairies. I just realized that I brought Primarina when I couldn't. I don't know. I was like, oh, Primarina's a bad idea because they have a Xurkitree, but then Araquanid is equivalently a bad idea. So we're gonna see how this plays out. I don't think I had a good answer for my third slot in any way, shape, or form. So we'll see what happens. We see the Mimikyu lead, which is actually the worst thing that could possibly happen. But what are you going to do? In fact, you know what would be a really good time? If I had an Oricorio in the back. Because how fun would it be to Volt Switch into Oricorio and get the sort of dance this thing is about to go for? That would be a fun time. Either way. What we will be doing right now is we're going to go fight. And then we are going to go and Volt Switch out into someone else who would like to take whatever attack the Mimikyu goes for. We do outspeed the Mimikyu, which of course is a fun time. And of course, that someone else who we're going into is definitely going to be... Ooh. Interesting choice of move. They probably predicted the Volt Switch, which is fair. And maybe they wanted to see... Oh, now I'm actually afraid to click it again. But I'm going to do it. Because I have no choice. I wish I brought a multi-hitting Pokemon, guys. We see the Volt Switch comes off. They're probably going to go for an attack, maybe, instead of a Swords Dance. I don't know. I guess they did that just to see what I was going to do first. Before they acted. Because it's always a good piece of information to know what I have in store. So now they know I'm Life Orb. Which, of course, is good information for them. In a way, bad for us. But in a way, it could be a lot worse. And then we'll bring in this beast right here. And my opponent's in a position where they kind of have to go for... Willow. That's actually really good for us because we are in no way afraid of a Will-O-Wisp. Because we're, of course, Yo, imagine if... Dude, none of my Pokemon are afraid of Will-O-Wisp. Because they're, like, I have a Fire type. And I have special attackers. So, really good news for us. We're gonna fight here. And this thing will probably outspeed us, but I think there's no reason not to just go for a Moonblast. What do we reckon? Do they have a fair resistance in the team? No, they don't. Cool. So we're going to go for the Moonblast. And maybe we're going to lower the Mimikyu's special attack, because that'll be a fun time. Protect. Don't do this, man. This is going to be a long battle, guys. Like, I understand. If you want to play to your best, you will let me bleed burn damage for days. I completely understand. But there has to be a better way. We play rough, we live it. There's no way this thing's going to kill us. I did not. You need a Swords Dance to be a threat to me. Moonblast come through. Should do a really good amount of damage. Not as much as I'd hoped. This is a very defensive Mimikyu, as you can tell. And judging by that leftovers, we're going to see a Protect again. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch out into someone who can do more damage. And that someone, of course, is Tapu Koko. Because there's absolutely no reason that this person is not going to go for, what do you call that thing? To Protect again. They want to get leftovers. They want to burn me. Oh, no. Wow, they actually clicked the player off. So I got played pretty badly then. They got a free attack on Tapu Koko, which is the last thing I would have wanted. But, I mean, now there's no reason not to commit. And I brought it in just as Electric Field disappears. So that's a really stupid play by me. I'm just going to click Volt Switch. I really wish Electric Field was still up. I kind of severely messed up there. In fact, I may have just thrown this match away. This should do a good amount of damage. It won't do anywhere near as much as I need it to. And Tapu Koko and Primarina are both down to like next to no HP, which is of course a very, very bad time. I guess I have to sack off Primarina now, which is my foolish mistake. In my head, I was telling myself it's okay for Primarina to go down. Because it's fine for Primarina to go down because Tapu Koko can kind of fill her in. That's actually really, really good for us. Now, I'm not in as bad of a position as I thought I would be. And I guess, once again, we did click Moonblast. I think we can live another player off. If we do, it'll be very, very, very close. We're going to click Moonblast once again. There's no reason not to. It's our strongest move. And we'll see what happens. We see the player off. We dodge. That's actually really, really good for us. And this Moonblast, of course, will not kill, but it will do some very, very good damage. Get very, very close. Now, the chances of us living a... what do you call it? The chances of us living a player off now is very, very low. But I still believe there is a slight, minuscule chance we will live it. And if we do live it, we'll definitely die to burn. But we're going to click Moonblast once again. And we could see a double KO here. We see the player off. It's going to connect. And it does manage to pick up the KO. So, unfortunate for us, but we do lose our Primarina. And sadly, the Mimikyu didn't go down with it. So, that's really unfortunate. Now, so far this Mimikyu hasn't popped a Shadow Sneak yet. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Tapu Koko because obviously the lack of or showing of Shadow Sneak is irrelevant right now. We just have to attack this thing. And we're going to Electric Field back up, so we're going to be doing all the damage. And then once we've done that, we're in a really bad position, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I can say. We are in a really bad position. We go for the Thunderbolt. It will KO. I really desperately don't want to get hit by a Shadow Sneak here, but I can't imagine I wouldn't. They go for the Protect to see the... what are you going to see? You're going to see the Thunderbolt. What am I talking about? Of course, I know what you're going to see already because I used Thunderbolt. Now, I guess they're just trying to hope for a little bit of HP, but with the Electric Terrain up, if I'm not mistaken, which I could be, Electric Terrain does increase the Electric type damage of my attacks, or just the damage of my Electric type attacks. Are you really going to switch into Guard Chomp right now? Tapu Bulu, that's fine by me. That is fine by me. We see the Grassy Surge here. It would have been amazing if we clicked Volt Switch, because being able to bring in being able to bring in my Marowak on this thing would have been a great time. Now this is going to sound a little bit crazy. Actually, you know what? It's a little less crazy than I thought it was. Courtesy of Tapu Bulu and its Grassy Terrain. We're going to Volt Switch here. Now, I could straight switch, but there's no reason to. We'll Volt Switch. It'll do a little bit of chip damage, and it will allow us to bring in Marowak against whatever attack this thing's going to go for. Unless, of course, this thing had Quick Claw or something, then we'd be in a really bad position. I really do wish I used Volt Switch first turn, and that would have been incredible. And there was no reason not to, honestly, apart from the fact that if Mimikyu did go down, then they get a free switch into whatever they want against my Marowak. But, I mean, if they have something that can counter Marowak, that's a game anyway, so... I mean, there's no reason to try and predict that. What we're going to see, we're going to see a Wood Hammer here. We're going to do a substantial amount of damage, even though we do resist it. It is, oh my goodness, what the heck? Is this thing Choice Banded? because that's a lot of damage. If I don't outspeed this Bulu, I'm dead. And I don't know if I do. I don't know how slow Bulu is, but I can't imagine it's that slow. We're just going to click Flare Blitz. I want you to think you can't outspeed me. I want you to switch out. No, they go for the Woodhammer again, and down goes Marowak. Wow. That's some unbelievable damage. I guess I was wrong thinking Marowak can handle Bulu. I guess it can handle it 1v1, but if I take switch damage, I can't handle it, which is, of course, not a very fun time. So Tapu Koko is our last surviving member. Part of me wants to click Dazzling Gleam in case of... Wait, no, there's no reason not to click Dazzling Gleam because it should be stronger. Yeah, we'll click Dazzling Gleam. I don't even think we can get 3 attacks off without dying, but we'll see what happens. We'll click Dazzling Gleam. I want this person to switch into their Garchomp right now. They don't do that. Dazzling Gleam should KO. It does pick up the KO. And let's see if I can live 2 more attacks with Life Orb. I definitely can. If I can KO the last 2 Pokemon with Tapu Koko without taking any damage, I mean, if their Mimikyu has Shadow Sneak, which it probably will, Cloyster is here. Damn it, this thing's gonna have a freaking Thingo Sash. No! Alright, what we need is a Thunderbolt Para. You can do this, Tapu Koko. You can do this. Never mind. We live it. Don't worry. We live it. We live it. Don't worry. We live it. Damn. I genuinely thought we were going to live it. So there you go. That is our first battle. That was 110% decided by my misplay to switch out then and predicting that Protect. Judging by how this person had played, there was no reason to think they wouldn't Protect then because, I mean, they had been protecting on turns that really benefited them in no way, shape, or form. And had they protected on that turn, they would have, of course, gotten their leftovers recovery and then, of course, further gotten their... gotten burn damage on me. So pretty unfortunate that that went that route. I guess admittedly looking back on it, this person only ever protected on the first turn a Pokemon was out. So again, they were only doing it to see what I wanted to do, and it could have been played a lot better. And now we know what's up. We need to make sure that Tapu Koko stays at high enough health. Had I lived the Ice Shard, like, you know, had I not taken that unnecessary play rough and lived the Ice Shard and then been able to take out the Bulu, no problem, we would have been in a really good position. We would have been in a very good position. Either way, let's switch up this music before we find a person. Let's go with the Totem music. I haven't heard that in a while, apart from the Pokemon Sun Nuzlocke. But let's not talk about those Totem battles. Those are not a fun time. Either way, we're still looking pretty good. 1564. We can definitely pick it up. That battle was one I really think I could have won had I played correctly. I don't know what their final... Oh, wait. I do know what their final Pokemon was. Their 3 Pokemon were... the Bulu, the Mimikyu, and the... What? The Cloyster. Which had Tapu Koko been able to actually live to hit that Cloyster, we would have been in a really good spot. Of course, it was just that one misplay of letting Tapu Koko take free damage from that Mimikyu. There was really no reason to. I mean, sure, there was the small chance that I wouldn't live the play rough on the turn that I switched out. And had that been the case, I could have just gone to Tapu Koko, who does a lot more damage than Primarina because of Electric Terrain and the Life Orb, and killed that Mimikyu no problem. So that was my big error there. I wish I could have done it. I wish I could go back and change it, but that's not how life or Pokemon battles work. Either way, it's taken us a very, very long time to find an opponent. Never mind, we found our opponent with the back of his head showing at 1531. Let's see what this person has in store for us. We see a Marowak, a Garchomp, Lucario, Tapu Koko, Tapu Fini, and a Celesteela. Okay. Marowak is a hard counter to Celesteela. Honestly, Tapu Koko does well here, just pretty well here. I don't see a reason to bring Decidueye. Oh, I mean... Actually, there is a reason to bring Decidueye. Ho. I'm intrigued now. Alright, so I'm looking at this team, and Decidueye can do some work. Nothing on this team really has any kind of major ability to destroy its soul, and any Pokemon that does is weak to us. So that Marowak, of course, is weak to Decidueye. So Decidueye is coming today. Decidueye is coming in this battle. I think the other Pokemon we need is definitely Marowak, because you see an Ultra Beast, you click Marowak. And then the final Pokemon might end up being Araquanid. No, because they have a Tapu Koko of their own. But we do have a Marowak. Yeah, you know what? I think it's going to be Araquanid. Okay, so I think we'll lead Decidueye because we do have U-turn. Then we'll bring Marowak. And then finally, I guess Arachnid is in the building because we can just liquidation everything. Yeah, we can. Let's do that. Cool. Okay. I'm a bit iffy. I'm not sure if Arachnid was the perfect choice, but I mean, I feel like Arachnid never is. Arachnid is not a I'm gonna get coverage. It's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna lead Arachnid and destroy something solar, and then my coverage is in the back. So maybe I could have played a little differently, but I do want to. I'm pretty much set on U-turning turn 1, depending on what they send out. 3 out of 5 at least of their Pokemon I will U-turn out, given that being the first Pokemon that they put out. So we see Decidueye finally hitting the field for this team. Hopefully it can do well. And we see a Garchomp now. This Garchomp is pretty much guaranteed to outspeed me. And if you guys don't know, this Decidueye is actually carrying a red card. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for the U-turn. And we're going to get a free switch in into whatever the hell they bring in accidentally, or quote-unquote accidentally, after getting the red card hit. I'm pretty sure there's no universe where a Garchomp is slower than the Decidueye unless this thing is carrying like the lagging tail, which would be absolutely ridiculous. So let's see what our opponent wants to go for. What do you want to go for? You have Z Firefang? You have to be kidding me. Are you... I mean, okay. Technically, yes, this is not a bad setup. But really, bro? We live it though, right? We live it though. You better not be rough skin. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're rough skin. I'm getting out of here. So this is gonna do 0 damage. This is gonna do absolutely 0 damage. Unless this thing has Rocky Helmet, then I'm dead. Alright. Nice work, Decidueye. I'm proud of you. You took that attack. Ooh, okay. No, we can't. We have to. This, I literally bought this guy as Celesteela counter. Like I can't not bring him. Like, sorry, I can't not send him out right now. All right, Marowak. The question is, will they switch predicting the Flare Blitz? I feel like I just want to go for it. I just want to go for Will-O-Wisp, right? Yeah, I think we'll predict the switch. They're not going to want to stay in here. Let's see what they want to bring in. That's the question. And if they stay in, they're just going to go for Leech Seed, which is not a big deal for me. Why do you carry Earthquake? Oh, that's a bad time. I may as well forfeit now. You have to be kidding me. And there you guys see the classic bad luck that we always have on this series. Admittedly, we haven't missed Will-O-Wisp in the past. At the same time, we definitely missed with that one miss more than our fair share of Will-O-Wisps. Of course, that fair share being 15%. Okay, thank you, game. I'm having fun. I'm having fun, man. Admittedly, Flare Blitz was not a bad play there, but I'd be in the same situation, just they'd be down to Celesteela. Now we just click liquidation and hope for the best. This thing's probably gonna heavy slam me and kill me in one shot anyway, because it freaking weighs 2,000 kilograms or something like that. So, you know, not gonna be a fun time. I can't believe that happened. I can't believe it did that much damage. I get that it's super effective, but it's not stab, and there's Stone Edge. And that thing got a boost in attack, didn't it? Oh, look at that, we're getting swept. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Will-O-Wisp Destroys Lives show, where Will-O-Wisp misses and destroys lives. I'm going to title this episode Will-O-Wisp Destroys Lives. Maybe. I don't know. That might sound a little bit too long. And everyone's going to think that Will-O-Wisp actually, like, made me win a battle. But you're going to realize that, no, Will-O-Wisp is just, like, an ass move. Spirit Shackle, let's go. Let's look cool while we attack this thing. Unless it outspeeds us. It didn't, for once. Okay, cool. I like that. Respect. I'm upset. You can tell. It did a good amount of damage. Celesteela can't run away anymore, but it's going to heavy slam me and I'm dead. Wow, I can't believe that loss. That was actually a crushing defeat. This is what happens when you don't bring... I feel like so much of me was saying don't bring Tapu Koko. Just because it's a Tapu doesn't mean it has to come to every fight. And I definitely feel like bringing Tapu Koko was a good idea there. But I didn't bring it. So that's what you have, guys. That's just on the table. There you go, it's information. Enjoy that. Tapu Koko would have been amazing. Tapu Koko handled the Garchomp because it wasn't Choice Scarf. Tapu Koko handled the freaking Celesteela because it was a Celesteela, and I was Life Orb. Yeah, bring Tapu. New rule, bring Tapu. Also, Decidueye. You did good. Everyone else just flopped. Marowak. You literally have, like, a pair of eyes, and you have eye holes in the skull. So they're like 2 other eyes. You have 4 eyes, and you missed. I can't believe it. It's a Willow, man. How hard can it be to hit a Willow? My rating went down a bajillion points then because, like, that was the pathetic defeat. Oh my goodness. Luzamine version 1. Give me the strength. We see 1483. Can we get at least 1 W in this match? Or are we really going to be that guy who goes 3-0, then 0-3? I don't know. I don't even care. I'm bringing Tapu Koko. I don't even care. No, wait, hold on. No, I need to bring Tapu Koko in the lead because there is a Gyarados. And then in the back, because there is a Gyarados. Ooh, actually, ooh, Primarina. Look like you're going to have a fun time. And then finally, last but certainly not least, I have no idea. Something that can take an attack from old mate Legs over there. And by old mate Legs, I mean, what's her name? Pheromosa. I say her, but I mean, it's not necessarily a female. Okay. With that ramble out of the way, let's focus on this battle. Forget about last battle. Forget about Marowak. You're not coming to this battle. I'm sorry. You're not coming to this battle. I think Lycanroc is a good bet here. Is it? Is it really, though? Is Araquanid a good bet here? I mean, Araquanid hits like a truck. But it gets bodied by only 2 Pokemon. I don't know. It's either Lycanroc or Araquanid. Lycanroc can do good stuff. Actually, we're gonna bring Lycanroc because it can, like I said, it can do good stuff to Mimikyu, and I can 2-hit the Pheromosa. I can Rock Slide it, and then I can speed attack it. As long as you don't see any Stealth Rocks or Weather, which, I mean, they don't have an automatic Weather setting Pokemon, and no one uses Weather moves. Like, period. Alright, we see an uncustomized trainer, which is something you don't see very often. But we see, like, the generic Moon here, with Tapu Koko taking the lead. Show me the Gyarados. Please? Oh. Well, aren't we a pair? Okay. What's the play? Do we switch? What do we have in the back? Oh, no, we don't switch. We don't switch. We just click Dazzling Gleam. And we outspeed. Trust me, don't worry. We outspeed. I have faith. This thing is caught in a Master Ball. Who catches Pokemon in a Master Ball when they soft reset? Actually, no. People should catch Pokemon in Master Balls when they soft reset. I could probably die here. Dazzling Gleam with Life Orb does a brilliant amount of damage. And we see... Interesting. Very interesting. Your leftovers, Tapu Koko. Wow. Okay. I was going to say theoretically, but no, it's a fact. Thunderbolt kills from here. So should we do it? Because they're not going to bring in Garchomp. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. If they bring in Garchomp, they're just a better player than me. They already clicked their move. Oh, okay, cool. They're protecting. That's fine by me. Are you going to spam protect until I die? Is that what's going to happen? Of course, attempt to spam protect. Now that they've seen the T-Bolt, they might expect the T-Bolt. So what we're going to do is we're going to not go for the T-Bolt. Take a tiny bit more poison damage. Can you... Toxic protect Tapu Koko. Like, this thing is just... What? Why, though? Sub. What's wrong with you as a human being? But you can't sub next turn anyway. But you're going to protect, and then you're going to sub. Oh, how nice. So... Genuinely, what do? Because they're going to protect this turn, and then they're going to sub. And how do they sub outspeed us? Is it actually still a speed tie? That's annoying. Am I really going to send in this fish? It's a death sentence if I do. I'm going to lose this battle. Because they're going to protect here. But will after the... I don't even know. We have to send in fish. They're going to protect us. So this is dumb, guys. And they're going to protect... They're going to toxic my fish. And then it's going to be a fun time. Oh, what an annoying set. Sub, toxic, protect. With lefties. So there you go. We did protect... We did protect... We did predict correctly. Now they aren't... they're probably going to sub first turn because they don't want to get hit after the protect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Accel Rock. Because they're probably not going to toxic this turn. And if I can Accel Rock, I can probably cancel their ability to sub. And maybe even KO. This thing might not be that defensive physically. Or at all physically. Let's see what they want to do. I just don't want this thing to get poisoned. That's the last thing I want. Come on, Lycanroc, be the beast I need you to be. And KO with Accel Rock, please. Oh, can my opponent pick a move, please? Do not protect. I'm begging you. And don't be that person. Please pick something. Anything. We see the Accel Rock. And that picks up the KO, so thank goodness. I made the right choice there, definitely. And this actually turned out a lot better than I could have expected. So I'm happy. I'm very happy. I still have Tapu Koko alive there. Tapu Koko is gone. Lycanroc's at full health, so we're in a good way. We see a Milotic here, which... Is this a Prime Arena switch? I think it is because we have full health. I genuinely think it is. We're going to Prime Arena. Because I think that a full health Lycanroc can 1v1 anything. Prime Arena can do some damage to Milotic, and then I can finish off with Tapu Koko when the time comes. So Prime Arena's here. What is this Milotic going to do? Going to score. That's fine. Please don't burn me. Prime Arena's been burned enough for one episode. Oh, you have the defense boosting nature. I was like, whoa, why did you get burned? Okay, I understand now. But that's fine, because we're not going to hit you physically. We're going to Moonblast you until your special attack is nothing. That's what we're going to do. Oh, toxic. I never would have guessed. I'm actually upset. I wish you burned me now. Why did I ask not for the burn? I should have asked for the burn. Do the damage. Oh. Oh. Aren't you powerful? Alright. So now our next option, our next plan is to predict a protect and or recover. Recover is a potential move here. Here we do see the recover. That's fine by me. That's actually wonderful, Milotic. You keep doing what you're doing. Moonblast, let's go. And did a substantial amount less than last turn. Now, we don't want Primary to be taking too much damage from Toxic. And because I can't imagine them going for another move, like they're not going to... I mean, oh, they could recover this turn. And if... Okay, what we're going to do... We're going to Moonblast one more time because they might not recover because they can guaranteed live another attack. Okay, they do recover. So now I've got the intel they will recover over and over and over and over again. Back to full health. Can we get a Moonblast crit for some reason? Please? And actually, on top of that, do we think this person's final move is Protect? Because so far they've revealed Scald, Recover, and Toxic. I don't think so. I think that's crazy talk. Again, I'm going to expect them to go for the... What's that word? There's a word for it. Recover. We're going to go for the recover, and I should be able to one-shot this thing with Tapu Koko. Electric Surge is here. I mean, with Electric Surge, super effective, and Life Orb, I can't imagine the thing living. And we see the recover. Now, this person can protect, but it's not going to do them too good because I can just hit them next turn. Unless they land protects back to back to back. And they definitely don't have Substitute, which of course is a good position for us, and they don't outspeed us. In fact, I really wish that person's sub didn't outspeed us, because of course, we now know that the enemy who used Substitute was the same speed nature as us, exact same speed. We were max speed, maximum beneficial nature speed. So the fact that we were put in such an annoying position was literally because of a speed tie, but it's fine, it's okay. But it's just note that the one time it actually matters about the speed tier is when they go first. Because me going first, me winning speed ties previously didn't make any difference. But the one time it did make a difference was when they went first. Either way, we're in a pickle right now. We have one more turn left for Tapu Koko to survive. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to go for the Volt Switch. To give him 2 turns to attack. Oh, goodbye. 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 Sorry, I'm really excited because this is a Gyarados, so I'm about to actually kill it with a Tapu Koko. Unless it has Ice Shard, which it can't learn. Don't worry. We see the Mega Evolution, which is unprecedented. But it's going to do a good amount of damage. I have all the faith. Admittedly, guys, I understand Thunderbolt was a stronger move here. I understand. But I wanted to make sure Tapu Koko gets 2 attacks instead of 1. Because if I come in after a Pokemon faints, i.e. after Primarina faints, then I can go for another attack. Unless a Gyarados goes for, what's that move called? Dragon Dance this turn. It didn't. Earthquake is here, that's fine by me. It's going to do a good amount, but it probably won't do the 50 because it hasn't been boosted. No, it did the 50, that's fine. That's cool and all, you know. What you do you. Oh no, they're gonna go for a Dragon Dance. Wait, okay. If they go for a Dragon Dance, then they're dead. If they don't go for a Dragon Dance, then they're not dead. And if they don't go for a Dragon Dance, I'm dead, but they die next turn. So we're in a good position. We're gonna win by 1, but a win by 1 is a win. Okay, we could technically win by 2. Do we want to do that? Send in. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We are going to do that. Because I'm thinking a win by 2 actually increases the amount of, like, what are they called? Stats, ranking we get. So we'll go for the win by 2. I'm going to go for a Brick Break. Of course, if you guys can't tell already, you don't know already, I do have a Focus Sash. I may not have said it, but I've kind of implied it several times. We do add speed. We go for the Brick Break. This thing is KO'd. There's no way it's living that. And down goes the Gyarados. So we do pick up a KO on a match that I generally was sitting there thinking, I'm not going to win this. This is not going to be a fun time. But I'd say we still had a blast. I'll admit I made mistakes and I lost matches. Well, okay, the second match was just a crushing defeat. I can tell you 100% that was not a blast because I missed a Will-O-Wisp. Come on, like had I landed the Will-O-Wisp, there was a chance I could live Earthquake next turn and then go for Flare Blitz, and it'd be a 1-for-1 trade, but I would be okay with that. But no, we missed the Will-O-Wisp. It just ruined our lives. I thought we're gonna save the battle videos we have every single other time. First match was my own fault. I made a misplay. I could have stayed in. I could have just kept hitting into protects. I wanted to try and be cool and like predict the protect and switch out, blah blah blah. Did not work out in my favor. But final match was a blast. It was a bit difficult because we had some stall there, but we did break through as expected. We predicted our opponent. We managed to get a safe switch in that time, and it was a blast. I would be lying if I said otherwise. Either way, guys, that will bring us to the end of this episode of Battlespot Blast. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sadly, we only got 1 win, and I believe that brings this team to a 4 wins, 2 losses ratio, which is fine. I like that. I'm happy with that. Give me a 2.0 win-loss ratio. I'd love that. Either way, guys, like I said, that'll bring us to the end. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. And of course, if you guys want to see more episodes from this series as they come out, make sure you hit that subscribe button also. And finally, I want to thank you all for watching. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.